And now, 6 Sports presents the Dean Trailways 5th Quarter.
Two weeks from tonight will be district championship night in high school boys basketball. So with the postseason nearing, teams are hoping to get hot at the right time. Thanks as always for tuning in to the Dean Trailways 5th Quarter. I'm Ian Kress.
I'm Haley Shongard. Our big game tonight saw Waverly welcome in Okemos. Waverly has won each of the last 3 meetings against Okemos dating back to last season. All 3 of those games were decided by just 4 points or less too.
Pretty good.
Look how cute the Waverly cheerleaders looked for Valentine's Day. They had a lot to cheer about. Less than 15 seconds in the first, Xavier Pendergrass, no good. That's what friends are for. Derek Thomas, the board in the bucket. Thomas finished with a team-high 20 points. Wavo up 14. Okemos found some juice in the second quarter. Luke Wanch on an island laces it. Wolves within 13. Waverly was simply unreal in all phases tonight. Deshante Malone with the steal. Louis McLeod with the finish. Warriors in front 13 and would continue pouring it on. In the fourth, Pendergrass on the fast break. 2 of his 15 points. Wavo leads by 28, Like I said, foot to gas, still in the fourth. Jace Harris wide open, drains the triple. Waverly with the big win, 78-50. Just the 3rd time this season, Okemos has been held to 50 points or less.
You know, we got tenacious defense. You know, we got guards that get after it all the time. You know, 94 feet, our guys are going to get after it. And so we just, you know, wanted to harass their ball handlers to make it tough for them to get into their offense.
Staying in the CAAC blue, first place East Lansing was on the road taking on Holt. A win by the Trojans would give them the conference title outright, and there to see it was MSU women's soccer coach Jeff Hostler, who's an East Lansing grad. His son was there, very fired up tonight because East Lansing's KJ Torbert was throwing lobs like this to Cam Hudson. Holt would try to keep things close as Brandon Mercer is going to make the tough mid-range J, but the Trojans were just too much tonight. BJ Wyndham, he's going to get the friendly bounce to make this a 25-point game in the second quarter. A little bit later, Hudson would catch fire in a similar spot. The senior had ice in his veins from behind the arc. Less than a minute later, Hudson planted his feet in the same spot, connected on another 3. He would get the celebration technical on this one. It was about the only thing that went wrong for East Lansing tonight as the Trojans roll to a 74-31 victory and claim their second straight CAAC blue title outright.
That's always like the first goal we set. Obviously, we have more after this, but it's always important to win the league. So that was a big deal tonight.
We wanted to come out and give that championship effort, and I think today we kind of played our most complete game, which is beautiful because this is when you want to start playing like that. And I've been waiting all year, but this was those 4 quarters I've been looking for.
Well, down in Stockbridge, the Panthers had a chance to lock up the Big 8 Conference Championship in their final home game of the season.
The Panthers hosted second place Union City for the big game. We bring in our Tyler Driesinga and Sharon McBroom for more.
Hey guys, the Panthers saw their 10-game winning streak snapped in their last game, a non-conference loss to Ovid Elsie. But they're 10-1 in league play and beat Union City by 15 in their first meeting.
And with the win tonight for Stockbridge, it would give the Panthers their first conference title in 5 seasons.
First-year head coach Nate Lott has done a great job with this group, and they were rolling tonight. Third quarter, Shannon Henderson going to nail the baseline jumper. Stockbridge on top 29-13. Later in the third, Henderson comes up with the steal, throws it ahead to Jacob Dalton, and he tosses it back to Henderson at the rim for the leaping layup. Henderson had 25 points tonight to lead the way. Still in the third, Panthers swinging around to Noah Sandecki, and he knocks in the corner 3. Stockbridge up by 25. Just 1.6 seconds to play in the quarter. Union City's Nolan Chard catches, pulls up from half court, and buries it. What a shot to beat the buzzer, but there was no slowing down Stockbridge. Final minutes, Henderson puts the exclamation point on it with the alley-oop slam. Stockbridge wins 61-38 wrapping up the conference title on senior night. And Coach Lott says this group is built to succeed in basketball and beyond.
I just had a team parent dinner before we came in here for our game tonight, and I told the parents I wouldn't have chose any team to start with here. These boys right here are leaders. Football, basketball, everything they do, they're leaders. Got one kid that's 4 points going to Michigan on a ride for engineering. I mean, it just keeps going, you know. They never stop.
Playing on here, I've been going to school my whole life, and I just want to have a great game, my last game here.
Much more to come after the break, including Lansing Sexton looking for a 5th straight win to stay in the hunt for the CAAC white title.
They hosted Ionia, who was sitting in 3rd in the conference standings, trying to ruin the J-Dubs night.
Plus, Hazlitt girls hoops had the chance to win a share of the CAAC red. Those highlights and much more when the Dean Trailways 5th quarter return.
People come from all around to shop at Dewey's Trading Post in Maple Rapids. Right now, enjoy delicious arm roast for just $7.99 a pound. Dewey's Trading Post.
Love is in the air at the 29th Annual Wedding and Lifestyle Expo, Sunday, February 16th, noon to 4 at the Kellogg Center in East Lansing. Find everything for your upcoming wedding, home, and lifestyle needs. Log on to weddinglifestyleexpo.com or eventbrite.com for tickets to this exclusive event.
A progressive jackpot that grows with every play. That's what makes Fast Cash from the Michigan Lottery such a thrilling game. The progressive jackpot keeps building and building and building until jackpot. Play Michigan money. All things Michigan in a brand new game.
There's nothing like a Michigan winter. It shapes our spirit and brings out our best stories, fondest memories, and greatest adventures. Nowhere does winter quite like Michigan, and nothing navigates winter quite like Ford. Returning AZ plan lessees get a new Explorer for just $399 a month with a vehicle trade-in. Only at your neighborhood Michigan Ford dealer.
Good helps keep people safe. Good cares for people, feeds people, and keeps things running. We're MDOC, and good works here. Come join us. Go to michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more.
Whether you're getting together with family or your friends, making it to that appointment or that new job, we're the Blue Bus, and we're always here for you. Clinton Transit, keeping people connected.
In Michigan, let's go big. I'm talking big-time action and real big-time winning on the hottest slots and table games on one incredible app. From the legendary Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Sign up now and get up to $1,500. That's right. We'll match your deposit for up to $1,500, and you'll get 100 free spins. Eagle Casino and Sports.
Made in Michigan, made for Michigan.
Honey, the basement is flooding again.
Water in the basement? It's good you called us.
My husband tried to fix anyway. Tried.
We'll send someone right away. A customized solution to keep your basement dry permanently. Ayers does it differently.
Thanks so much for checking in. Basement is dry, and we are done with DIY fixes.
Ayers Basement Systems. Different from start to finish.
Prepare to be amazed by the Peking Acrobats, February 25th at Wharton Center. Great for the family. Spellbinding feats and amazing acts of contortion await. Visit whartoncenter.com today.
Welcome back. Lansing Sexton has won 4 straight meetings against Ionia, and both teams have been playing well coming into their matchup tonight.
The J-Dubs were riding a 4-game winning streak, while Ionia had a 3-game winning streak. This was also the first of 3 straight road games for the Bulldogs to close out the regular season. Lansing Sexton sits atop the conference standings and needed a win tonight to inch closer to the title. However, Ionia had a chance to play some spoiler. First, J-Dub's possession of the game. D'Aquarius Jones, the spin move. I mean, that was sweet, dude. First, a few possessions later, Jones gets it done on defense, too. Welcome to the block party, friends. Jones was all business tonight. Still in the first, Spencer Tooker gets a little crafty with it. Pulls the Bulldogs within 1. Next possession, Keyshawn Somerville. I mean, from the parking lot, His second of back-to-back threes. J-Dubs win 66-49.
Staying in the CAAC White, Lakewood went on the road to take on Lansing Catholic tonight. In the early going, it's going to be Troy Acker testing out the triples, and he's going to splash it home to give the Vikings the early lead. Then the triple tries would start falling for the Cougars on the other end. Lucas Payne puts a nice move on the defender, hits nothing but net, and leading the way for Lansing Catholic tonight was senior Drew Tolfree. Off a pass from Braden Rabideau, Tolfree connects on 3 of his team-high 25 points. Lansing Catholic takes down Lakewood 54-49.
In the CAAC Red, Hazlitt has rolled through league play, winning every game by double digits.
And with the win tonight over Williamston, the Vikings could lock up at least a share of the league title, and then they could win it outright against Lansing Eastern next week. But Williamston was looking to play spoiler on Hazlitt's night. Second quarter, Williamston Sophia Gateson pulls up for 3 and knocks it down. Hornets up 15-10. Later, it's Hazlitt fighting back when Christina Dixon nails the corner 3, and Hazlitt takes the 18-17 lead. Third quarter, Thea Fortin comes out firing, and she drills this 3 as Williamston leads by 3. Alexis Turner, who scored 2 of her 13 points on this layup, led the Vikings and finished with 13 points. And later, Avery Hanna would catch fire from 3-point range. Hazlitt gets the win 60-48 and earns a share of the CAAC Red title, but the Vikings say they aren't satisfied with just a share.
Yeah, we really don't want to share it. We really want to just get the win, so it is nice to have that opportunity to share it, but we're going for the win.
A doubleheader at Williamston tonight, and this game will go to overtime. First overtime, Tommy Pratt gets the feed and finishes with the floater to give Williamston the early overtime lead. Luke Blatter splitting the trap and knocks down the 3 at the top of the key. Hazlitt down 1 with 10 seconds left. Williamston hits both free throws and leads by 3. They missed the 3-point shot, but Eric Lardy beats the buzzer, gets the foul and the bucket. He gets the 3-point play. We're headed to a second overtime period. Pratt had it going in overtime, hitting the reverse layup and the foul. 3 the old-fashioned way. Now Hazlitt down by 2, time winding down. Jackson Shadaker goes for the win. Money time right there. Hazlitt with the buzzer beater, and the Vikings get the win 65-64.
Yeah, that was a great feeling, probably the best feeling of my life. Just seeing that go through and seeing everybody running to me, all the fans, everybody just running up to me. I mean, I take full responsibility for going to the student section and jawing with them a little bit, but I mean, it was just surreal to me.
Senior night at Holt as the Rams hosted East Lansing and honored seniors Brianna Cornelius, Allison Metzger, Genevieve Nagel, and Lyndon Ray before the game. First quarter, Grace Goddard fires a pass to Cornelius for the transition lay-in, but it was East Lansing controlling the game early on. Sydney Black is going to catch it on the wing, drive, get a tough shot to drop coming across the lane. Trojans on top 11-4. Later in the first, Anaya Mendenhall crosses over and finds a wide-open Sydney Hudson underneath for the lay-in. East Lansing was up 9 at the end of the first. Late in the half, Mendenhall, a skip pass to Black in the corner. She drills the 3. Black led the way with 19 points as East Lansing gets the road victory, 42-36, the final.
Brighton Livingston Christian came up to the capital city to take on Lansing Christian tonight. The crowd on hand got to see Lydia Brogan go to work as she's going to get to the hoop with ease for 2 of her 15 points. And that wouldn't be the only side of the ball. Brogan would make a name for herself. Here, she's going to knock the ball free from the defender and turns defense to offense for the Pilgrims. Ball movement was on point as well tonight for Lansing Christian. Sophia Carrillo finds Ava Mustafa, who drives to the hoop and extends the lead. Lansing Christian wins tonight 47-26 and improves to 13-4 this season.
Leslie hosting Grass Lake. The Warriors coming in at 11-0 in conference play. First quarter, Reese DeRose catches on the wing, fires a 3 that dances and drops. Blackhawks down by 2. Moments later, Leslie throws it way down court for DeRose. She outraces everybody for the lay-in. Leslie on top 9-7, but in the final 3 minutes of the first quarter, Grass Lake found another gear. Kate Starkey drives and drops it in from the lane. She was our player of the week this week for breaking the school's scoring record, and well, she was doing a lot of scoring again tonight. The bucket and the foul in transition here. Then a few moments later, Reese Late is going to pick off the pass. and take it in for two, capping off a 16-0 Grass Lake run. The Warriors go on to cruise to a big win, 69-27, the final.
All right, well, we need to take one final break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking Michigan State basketball. We'll be looking to bounce back tomorrow after its loss to Indiana.
The schedule doesn't get any easier from here, with 5 of the Spartans' last 7 games coming against top 25 teams. All of this in the Dean Trailways returns.
The Dean Trailways 5th Quarter is sponsored by Dean Trailways of Michigan.
Call it a sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make mid-Michigan a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Too much online betting? So what? We need to pay rent, buy books, blah, blah, blah. This isn't gonna end well.
Don't regret the bet. For tips that can help, go to don'tregretthebet.org. A message from the Michigan Gaming Control Board.
At Advanced Audiology, we assess your hearing and create customized solutions. Let our doctors of audiology conduct your hearing assessment and provide the professional guidance you need.
Hearing starts here at Advanced Audiology.
Attention parents, your child's classroom could get a $1,000 reward. Scan the QR code now to nominate their teacher to enter Gruba Orthodontics one class at a time. Then we'll contact them to ask them how they'd spent $1,000. Scan now, it's easy.
Embrace your smile with Gruba Orthodontics, offering braces and Invisalign for all ages from our fun-loving offices in DeWitt and Lansing. Flexible payment plans and many insurances accepted. Take the first step towards transforming your smile with a free exam.
Whether you're cozying up at home, journeying down icy roads, or stocking stalls, at Farm Bureau Insurance, we know that you're not just buying a policy, you're protecting a life of experiences. Whether you're on a roll or just getting the ball rolling, the experience matters. Our agents have been using their experience to protect Michiganders for over 75 years. Find out how you can put our experience to work and protect what matters most to you at mishfb.com.
You've seen their faces. You know their names. The people of News Nation are familiar because you've seen them for years. They're here because they believe in the spirit of News Nation. News for All America isn't a slogan, it's a promise. A network dedicated to you. News at its best with respect for all Americans. News Nation. News for all America.
Welcome back. Tomorrow night, the Michigan State men's basketball team will be looking to bounce back on the road against Illinois.
The Spartans are coming off of a 4-point loss to Indiana, which kept Coach Tom Izzo from breaking the all-time Big Ten wins record.
Yeah, tip-off is scheduled for 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and the Spartans will be looking to slow down an Illinois offense that ranks first in the Big Ten in scoring. Since starting 9-0 in Big Ten play, which included a 2-point win over Illinois last month, MSU has lost 3 of its last 4 games. However, confidence has not been lost for this group.
At the end of the day, we're still 19-5. Like, you know, we did indeed win 19 games, and we still have a lot of season left. So, you know, obviously teams, no one's perfect. No one's going to be undefeated. But, you know, just adversity, you win games, you lose games. We didn't play as well as we needed to win the last game, and we know that. So, you know, we going into that game's over. We got a big game on Saturday that we're trying to win.